Northern Michigan University has led the way in learning technology for years. NMU was one of the first public universities to provide students with not only a laptop, but the software students need to be successful in their majors. Additionally, NMU provides a regional wireless network to offer access in the most unlikely locations. Let's take a look around campus at how virtual reality is impacting students. From content creation and research to immersive learning experiences, NMU is moving forward into a new realm.
I want students in media production classes to know how to create content that could be used in virtual reality. In my classes, we work with 360 video, as well as usability aspects of web design. But we also want to create content that people can use across campus.
As a nursing professor, I'm very intrigued by this new technology because it offers us a method to teach students in a way that hasn't been available before.
Well, this simulation is about someone with Alzheimer's and how it progresses through the stages. And as a nursing student, it's interesting to learn because you learn how to better care for the family as they deal with a family member getting Alzheimer's. Which is like a different type of care in a sense, because when you are the person yourself, you understand that they aren't capable of doing certain things. And as a nursing student, you learn that in classes and stuff, but to be able to actually feel and embody the person who is having these symptoms or issues, it kind of changes the game a little bit.
The title is the Northern Evolution and Robotics Laboratory because that's the main area of research. So this brings together game engines, physics engines, virtual reality so that you can enter the virtual world as an avatar and interact with the evolving entities, and also robotics. So we have a lot of robotic fabrication, building actual robots here. Because ultimately we want to take the evolved robots out of the simulation and into the real world.
There's some programs that you can go into VR and do full-on 3D sculpting. The future of VR is looking pretty promising. It's developing really, really quickly. And so I think we're finally seeing the emergence of something that's actually going to be pretty beneficial for not only universities, but hobbyists and full-on entertainment studios to utilize this kind of stuff. But like you basically you start with a blank canvas and you can make an entire 40-story building in a matter of a couple of minutes, depending on how efficient you are. And eventually those buildings can be combined together. You make a whole city and then you got people walking around and I don't know, that I just kind of, get some fulfillment out of it.
With this technology, with virtual reality and immersive technology in general, it's everything that I like. I get to play with together. I get to bring everything together. I love emerging technology in general, so 3D printing like we see here, different technologies, artificial intelligence, blockchain, all of these things, a lot of it can merge together within immersive technology. So like we're seeing with the welding program where I'm combining 3D printed components that coincide kind of seamlessly with the virtual reality itself. So now I get to create these environments, these worlds in which people get to learn in, and then combine that with other things that bring new possibilities inside of those environments. So you can do nearly anything in a virtual environment, but some of the restrictions include there's nothing physical within that environment. So now when I combine things like 3D printing, I can create the physical piece of that and just bring another layer to those environments, another layer of reality, of immersiveness.
Why is NMU doing this? The answer is focused on its students. Let's hear from our campus leader in this area, Dr. Steve Vandenhoven.
We've taken a different approach to our virtual reality as it relates to teaching. We're making our own systems where students can learn skills. So whether it's in our welding program or whether it's in our education program or our nursing program, we're developing in-house virtual reality environments where you're actually learning a skill and interacting with the environment. One of the primary benefits and one of the student groups that I think that immersive technology is going to help the most is our global campus students. They miss out on sort of the in-person experience and the hands-on experience that they might get if they had come to campus. And immersive technology will allow them to have those hands-on experiences that they could have on campus. Since we started implementing a VR, AR program, we've always focused on skill-based learning and labs. And right now, we're testing to make sure that those VR and AR environments are meaningful learning experiences for students. This COVID-19 situation is just going to accelerate the progression of our program.
As you can see, NMU is working hard to reach students in new ways. NMU is such an amazing place, literally and virtually. What does the future hold? My guess is whatever students can imagine.